Hello everyone, my name is Zachary Morris and welcome back to the channel. Now, over the past few months, I've been completing a mentorship in the field of audio and visual production. Over that time period, I learned many things about the industry and many valuable lessons that I feel are more than worth sharing with anyone who may be looking to enter the field. So, without further ado, here are my 7 things that I wish I knew before entering the field of audio and visual production. Coming in at number 1 is the learning curve. Whether it's mastering new software, staying up to date with the latest industry trends, or adapting to new technologies, the learning should never stop. You should always embrace the learning curve. Stay curious and be open to the continuous improvement. The more you learn, the better your productions will become. If you're someone that loves to learn new things and especially new softwares, then this could definitely be a field for you. Next thing that I wish I knew is how creative you must be to be in the industry. So, creativity is the heart of audio and visual production. It's the essence of what we do. It's not just a bonus. Whether it's crafting a compelling narrative or designing breathtaking visuals, creativity will always be what sets you apart. In my experience, the more I embraced or saw people embrace their creative side, the more doors would open up for them. Next thing that I want to talk about is time consumption. Now, you're mistaken if you think that it's going to be a walk in the park or something super simple. One thing they don't tell you is how time consuming the journey can be. From brainstorming sessions to post-production tweaks, it can all add up. But if you can utilize proper time management skills, it shouldn't be too bad for you. Next up, we have the fact that audio and visual production is kind of a niche industry. When you're working in a niche industry, it does have its perk, but it comes with unique challenges. Finding your niche is like discovering your creative playground. My experience with finding my niche is that I just had to learn for a little while and keep on making videos to discover what I like the most. I'm still kind of discovering what my niche is, but I definitely do have an idea. Next up, you need to have a good mix of extensive knowledge and improvisation. Now, what I mean by extensive knowledge is you need to have a decent understanding of what you're doing whenever you're filming. You can't just go into a production blindly without a plan or without any idea of what you're using, what you're recording with, and what you're filming with, and really just everything for the production of a whole. We also have improvisation. There were many times where I was working on a project just for fun or for a grade where I would go to do the production and maybe I wasn't allowed to film at that location or my camera died or other things such as that. So you do need to be able to improvise and figure out what you can do to keep the production alive. We also have critical thinking. Critical thinking is like a superpower in AV production that will set you apart from many. If you have the ability to critical think on top of all the other skills I've mentioned, you will absolutely excel in this field. Best example of critical thinking in AV production goes right in hand with improvisation. It's really the ability to keep your production going no matter what roadblocks come your way. Lastly, I want to share a lesson close to my heart, and that is doing it for the right reasons. Passion should fuel your journey, not just the pursuit of money. The most important thing I learned is that if you work on projects you're passionate about, you'll see the payoff. If you work on things just for a financial incentive, I don't see any long-term benefits to doing that. So it's very important to remember that whatever you do, you're doing it because you love it, not just because you want to have that financial gain. So there you have it. Those are the 7 things I wish I knew before entering the field of AV production. I don't regret anything I did on my journey, and I can't wait to further pursue. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you'll have a wonderful day.